here.
Right.
Where Merab's going forward and just kind of hitting him.
Oh.
And back.
He hurt him bad.
UFC 323 was one of the wildest cards we've had all year. Freak injuries, emotional retirement, breakout performances, and two brand new champions being crowned. Let's run it back fight by fight and break down everything that went down inside the octagon. We opened the main card with the razor close light heavyweight fight between Jan Blachowicz and Gusov. And from round one, you could tell this one was going to be tight. Jan kept his distance well with jabs, leg kicks, while Gusov landed heavier single shots. No clear winner. Two swung completely in Gusov's direction. He cracked Jan with the nasty knockdown, followed up with a strong top control. Jan did threaten with the slick ankle lock, but the round clearly belonged to Gusov. Odd moment between rounds with the two hugging. Didn't really fit the tone of the fight, but hey, respect is spec, man. By round 3 started just as technical as the first two. Gusov looked tired, but he was still landing the better exchanges early. But in the final minute, Jan exploded, landing massive shots that nearly put Gusov out. Later, DC Rogan pointed out in the replay that Gusov ate an eye poke during a flurry in the first round, but kept fighting through it. Makes you wonder, should Tom Aspinall have really done the same? Jan even dropped Gusov right at the horn. But when the cards came in, all three judges saw it the same. It's a draw. Crazy start to the night, guys. Fight 2, the Henry Cejudo versus Peyton Talbot. Now, we got Henry Cejudo's retirement fight against rising star Peyton Talbot. Talbot came out fast in round 1, took control early, got on top of Henry, and dominated with volume and pressure. He looked loose, even smiling at times, while landing clean, hard shots. By round 2, Henry was fighting with heart. It was more of the same round though. Even while bloodied, Henry still firing back, still pushing forward, but Talbot was simply the sharper fighter throughout the entire round. By round 3, the crowd knew what was happening and started chanting for Henry, giving him a ton of love, and he poured out everything he had left. Talbot stayed composed and rode his momentum to a clear victory. Then came the emotional moment. Henry was on his knees talking to Dana, thanking him for everything he gave him and his family. A true legend closing the book on an incredible career. Talbot, the young buck, gets the win, but the story of the old veteran was Henry saying goodbye. Now, fight 3 was Brandon Moreno versus Tatsuro Taira. Looked absolutely incredible. Tatsuro was amazing this one, guys. Round 1 opened with Taira shooting a beautiful short level takedown, only for Moreno to instantly lock in a triangle choke. It looked dangerous, but Moreno held it for a while. But Taira stayed calm, patient, and eventually slipped out. In round 2, Taira wasted no time. He took Moreno down, got full mount, transitioned it back, flattened him out, and unloaded a barrage of unanswered punches. The ref had no choice but to step in. Huge statement by Taira. Make sure to drop in the comments. Do you think that was an early stoppage? Now, this is the fight that was one of the most gruesome injuries I've ever seen in all of UFC. Alexandre Pantoja versus Joshua Van. This was the first title fight of the night, and nobody expected it to end the way it did. Joshua Van, just 23 years old, only 2.5 years into his UFC career, came in as a massive underdog against the veteran champion Pantoja. Pantoja opened strong, applying pressure like he always does, but then disaster struck. As he threw a kick and got off balance, Van pushed him forward. Pantoja landed awkwardly, suffering a freaking arm break, an impact in an extremely brutal moment. The fight continued briefly, but the champion was unable to properly defend. Van took advantage and forced a stoppage. And just like that, guys, we have a new flyweight champion, and his name is Joshua Van. Even crazier, after the fight, Tatsuro publicly called him out, setting up a massive showdown between two of the youngest stars in the division. In the emotional moment that followed, Van asked for his whole family to come into the octagon during the announcement. Pure raw and joy from a 23-year-old kid who just made history. This fight was non-stop chaos from the jump. Merab came out flying in round 1, blitzing Jan with big shots, but Jan stayed cool, found his rhythm, and started boxing Merab up while stuffing every single takedown he could throw at him. By round 2, the pure level chess had started. Merab shoots, Jan defends, and then of course Jan takes him down, only for Merab to scramble and to take the back, nearly snatching the guillotine at the horn. By round 3, a war had broke out. Jan cracking the body, Merab firing back, both guys mixing wrestling and striking like machines. That body kick from Jan at the end of the round absolutely hurt him. by round 4, Jan gets another takedown. Merab jumps another guillotine, but Jan stays icy and starts picking apart on the feet. By round 5, Merab looks spent and Jan looked fresh. Sharper shots, better defense, cleaner work everywhere. Scorecards are in and new. Peter Yan becomes the UFC Bantamweight champion by unanimous decision. I want to thank everybody who came in during our live stream on Twitch, and we will be live on YouTube next month as we get everything rolling for UFC 324. We will be live 10 p.m. on both YouTube and Twitch. And since the gift card giveaway went so well, we'll go ahead and bring something similar back UFC 324. I hope to see you there.